Greetings and welcome to another video. It is Sunday the 9th of June in 2019, and at this precise moment in time I'm in Victoria Street. Victoria Street in Wolverhampton, basically, and thought it'd be a good idea to visit Wolverhampton today on a whim. Something to do on a Sunday, and I'll be honest, it's been a good day, very good day. Victoria Street is kind of like down that way, and down that way is a pub called the Griffard Arms, which I'll mention again in a few minutes. But yeah, where the other landmarks at this junction is that clock behind me. Got a Southern Lettuce pub just over my shoulder, over there. Yeah, and from this junction, there's a few other places to go to, but bear with me for a moment. There's also a KFC right behind me, and yeah. So what we're gonna do to begin with is walk down Victoria Street for a moment. So yeah. So here in Victoria Street, there's a couple of places I want to point out to you. Firstly, the George Wallace pub. I don't know if you can see the sign properly. But I've been in this pub a couple of times, and it's not a bad pub. It's like yeah, there we are. George Wallace pub is kind of like one of those pubs similar to Wetherspoons. It's not a Wetherspoons pub, but it's that kind of style and situation. But no, George Wallace is a very good pub if you want to like come in for a drink and all that. So good time situation. But the other landmark point in this area is literally across the road. Oh, bollocks. Bear with me for a moment. Griffard Arms. No, this is a fantastic pub, this is. If you like your rock and roll music, heavy metal music, that kind of theme, then this is definitely the pub for you. First time I ever came to this pub was a few years ago. I forget the exact year and date, but it was because of friends like Mavis and a few friends of his. They introduced me to the Griffard Arms here in Wolverhampton, and it's a brilliantly fun pub. The architecture of this pub, both outside and inside, are just amazing. Yeah. So and we do great drinks in here. Yeah, the Griffard Arms does great drinks. Prices may or may not be a bit... Well, they do have a couple of drinks deals going on, but otherwise prices may be a bit expensive. But if you can pull up with that, then the Griffard Arms is a fantastic pub, and probably, quite easily, my favourite pub in all of Wolverhampton. At least out of the pubs I've visited so far, Griffard Arms is definitely my favourite pub in Wolverhampton. So yeah, definitely recommend this. There's a few pubs in Wolves that I can definitely recommend, but first and foremost, Griffard Arms. So there we are. But anyhow, let's move on to our next thing. So here we are, back where we started, at the entrance to Victoria Street. But we're now going to walk basically in that direction, back toward the Wolverhampton train station, because I need to go that way in the first place. But there we are. But at this moment in time, this video, the whole point of it is giving some general thoughts and opinions about Wolverhampton, basically. Now, when I was like a baby and a toddler, family used to live in Wolverhampton for a while. Completely forget which part of Wolverhampton we used to live in, but we used to live somewhere in Wolverhampton when I was like a baby and a toddler and all that. I've got no memories or recollections of that time, but in the years recently, say maybe like 10, 15 or 20 years or so, made the occasional visit to Wolverhampton. Oh, monument. Yeah, the past 3 years or so, like 20 years or so, for various reasons, would always end up making a day trip to Wolverhampton, exploring the city centre. And especially like 2 years ago, when I started at my current job, on a whim, would visit Wolverhampton, the city centre, visit a few pubs here, and yeah, it was fun, it was fantastic. Yeah, I think this is my first visit to Wolverhampton since 2 years ago. But you know what? I like Wolverhampton. It's a beautiful place. There's, like I said already, there's a few pubs here in Wolverhampton I would gladly recommend people visit. But that's going to have to wait for another time. Which pubs are which, I'm going to have to make separate videos about all that. But no, seriously, I greatly enjoy visiting Wolverhampton, and I look forward to exploring it properly and making proper videos about this place, because it always seems, at least to me, Wolverhampton is always a friendly, fun and interesting place to visit. Whether it be for a day, even if it's like what I'm doing today, a random day trip, just for fun, on a whim, because reasons it's there to do, or even if you're here to visit a specific event or situation or whatever it is, Wolverhampton's a fun city. Well, at least I find it a fun city. So it would be a good time situation to properly explore it, and make future videos about Wolverhampton. Similar story of Birmingham as well, basically. Visited Birmingham many times, and it'd be a good time situation. Basically for the same reasons I've just mentioned regarding Wolverhampton, it'd be a good time situation doing stuff about Birmingham. But yeah, just to randomly say, today I visited Wolverhampton for fun. It's proved a good time situation, and at some point in the future I hope to make proper videos about random visits I make to Wolverhampton. It's just a good city, in my opinion. A fun, interesting city full of fantastic and interesting local history. So yeah, good time situation. On that note, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching, and like I say, probably my favourite pub in the city centre of Wolverhampton is Griffard Arms, as I mentioned earlier on. Well, like I say, there's other good pubs to visit, worthwhile visiting. But there we are. Thank you for watching, take care, be safe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.